Rise and shine, everyone. It's 6 o'clock here on your Monday morning. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. Jason and Alicia here with you.
On this first day of fall.
It certainly feels like it outside.
I needed a light coat.
Yeah.
It was chilly.
I thought of turning back around and grabbing one from my apartment, but I just decided to give
Yeah.
in and head out. But yeah, Guy, you could certainly put one on this morning.
First day of fall. Yeah, you could, too. Temperatures this morning are in the upper 50s, so if you think this is too chilly for you, grab the light jacket. Northwest winds at 6 miles per hour. I think it feels very comfortable outside, but hey, to each their own. So most of our sunshine will arrive this morning through about 9 a.m., and then you'll notice a few clouds thicken throughout the day, but still maintaining room for sun with temperatures climbing this afternoon to the mid to upper 70s, 76 this afternoon for your high temperature. Air quality is great. Maybe a little haze as you go towards the north and west and north central Minnesota, but all in all, this is not reaching the surface and will not affect our air quality today. So get outside and enjoy. Coming up in about 10 minutes, I'm diving into the 7-day forecast. Alicia?
Nice to have clear skies for once, Sky. Thank you. Let's give you a look at the map overall. No crashes to report right now. We'll give you a live look at the Burnsville split 35 going northbound and southbound. Burnsville Parkway traffic moving along nicely. Well, developing this morning, we are hoping to learn more in the next few hours about an attack at a traffic accident in Fargo that left one police officer dead and 2 others injured Friday night.
The fallen officer is Jake Wallin, who grew up in St. Michael. This morning, there are growing memorials where Officer Wallin was killed. Around Fargo, flags are flying at half-staff, and at one restaurant, a table sits reserved in his honor. This morning, CC is looking at how Officer Wallin's friends and families are remembering him. CC.
Good morning. A very difficult time this morning for multiple communities. Wallin was only 23 years old when he was killed in the line of duty over the weekend. Here in this video released by the Fargo Police Department, Wallin says he always wanted to work in some sort of position that had purpose, and a police officer is always what came to mind for him. Before Wallin was an officer, he was a student at St. Michael Albertville High School. He played linebacker for the football team. His former football coach happened to be in Fargo at the time of the shooting. He later learned it was Jake who was killed.
I just always remember his smile. You know, he genuinely enjoyed other people being a part of the team, and that team dynamic was, you could just tell he would be successful in any sort of career path that he went into. And when I found out that he was going to go into the National Guard and the military, I knew that was kind of the protective instincts that you could see in him, or the competitive personality traits. I knew he'd be successful there.
As you just saw in that video, Jake was also a part of the Minnesota National Guard, and in 2020 deployed to Iraq and Afghanistan. Coming up in about 30 minutes, we'll hear from Jake's family about who he was. Guys.
So incredibly sad. All right, thanks for that update, CC.
Now, we did reach out to check on the other 2 officers who were shot. As of this morning, Officer Andrew Dotis and Officer Taylor Hawes are both critical but stable. Now, right now, we still don't know much about the 37-year-old suspect who was shot by another officer and later died at the hospital. Fargo police say Mohammed Barakat did not have a criminal history. The police chief says officers have had contact with him prior, but nothing significant.
This morning, officials in Otsego are working to find out what caused a fire that damaged 3 townhomes. The fire broke out about 8 hours ago at the complex on Quantrell Avenue off of Highway 101. The Wright County Sheriff's Office says 3 units were on fire when firefighters got there. No one was hurt and everyone made it out of their homes. In the last 12 hours, we got an update on that parachute accident at the Duluth Air Show over the weekend. Officials say that man injured is in stable condition, but the Leapfrog team that he was performing with at the time will not be participating in today's events.
And down in Davenport, Iowa, people are demanding answers months after a building partially collapsed. 3 people died. Over the weekend, a group marched to City Hall with this message to the public.
I would plead for the city officials, along with Wold or anybody that has ties to this, inspectors, anybody that knew why it happened and was part of the problem, to just come up and face it. Resign now.
Last month, the building owner pled guilty to not keeping the building structurally sound and was just fined $300. Activists say they'll hold vigils for the victims on the 28th of each month. This year, the state passed a law forcing schools to move away from native mascots, but now districts can apply for an exemption. The Department of Education announced districts can send a request to be excused from the policy, but that request will be reviewed by all 11 tribes located in Minnesota's borders. Schools must submit those requests by September 1st. And if the tribes strike down the application, districts will need to change their mascot by the 2025 school year.
In about 15 hours, someone in the U.S. may be nearly $1 billion richer.
I hope it's one of us. That would be wonderful. Tonight's Powerball jackpot is an estimated $900 million, making it the third biggest Powerball jackpot in history. Now, Eva's at the Grand Avenue Speedway in St. Paul with more. A lot of money up for grabs here, Eva.
Yeah, and you could walk through these doors and maybe get one of those prizes. So between the Powerball and the Mega Millions, well, actually each prize is worth more than $600 million at this point. So again, a lot of chances to win big this week. Let's talk about the Powerball jackpot first. That is valued at $900 million. It's the third largest Powerball jackpot ever, behind $1.5 billion in 2016 and $2.04 billion in 2022. If you take the cash option, you could walk away with $465.1 million. As for the Mega Millions, that prize is set at $640 million right now, with a cash option of $328 million. Though for the Powerball, the odds are not that great. Your chance of winning is 1 in 292 million. And the winning numbers will be drawn tonight at 9:59 p.m. The numbers will also be announced at KARE 11 News at 10. Guys?
So better odds probably of being struck by lightning or attacked by a shark, but
Someone always wins.
still a chance.
Still a chance. You
Yes.
gotta play.
Got to play to win. All right, Eva. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Best of luck. All right, well, in the next couple of days, we're expecting to learn the final numbers from the very first Twin Cities Summerfest. Music fans crowded Target Field Friday and Saturday to see big headliners like The Killers and Imagine Dragons. The event was touted as one of the marquee events to bring people back to downtown Minneapolis, but the economic boom organizers were hoping for may have been more of a bust. In the days leading up to the event, organizers were offering 50% off tickets. By the time the gates opened, 20,000 tickets were still available.
To launch a new festival is kind of like launching any new thing where getting brand exposure is tough. The general manager at First Ave kind of gave the most broad and I think true assessment, which is it's really effing hard to throw a music festival. And I think we're kind of bearing the brunt of that right now.
This is a trend we've been seeing with music festivals lately, like the Basilica Block Party that used to be super popular and Rock the Garden, which ended their runs recently.
Right now at Mall of America, guests can strike a pose in Barbie's closet. The pop-up exhibit comes days before the Barbie movie premiere this week. It features some of Margot Robbie's looks, a Barbie-themed video game, and of course, lots and lots of pink. That exhibit is up through Wednesday, and Barbie opens in select theaters on Thursday. Big week, Barbenheimer week. for a lot of people.
Barbenheimer.
Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Two great movies.
Can't wait to see
We'll have
both.
to see, though, actually, if they're any good. Well, hey, we are in